What's up, guys? Xavier Wills here for Desktop Bodybuilding. This is part 2 of the Nathan De Asha interview. If you haven't watched part 1 yet, go back and watch part 1. Great interview. Talks about a lot of really interesting stuff. We talk about if he thinks he can win the Mr Olympia and all that sort of stuff. So go back and watch part 1. There should be a card up now, or you can get the link in the description. And also, with this video, I was planning on putting this up before Vancouver. It was recorded before the Vancouver Pro, which Nathan competed in. So just bear in mind, we're talking as if he hasn't done the Vancouver yet. So anyway, guys, enjoy part 2 of the Nathan De Asha interview. Now, something I love about you is the fact that you're not afraid to speak your mind in terms of you'll talk on any topic. You're not just like going to pussyfoot around a lot of things. Like you see a lot of bodybuilders, they get asked questions and they go, oh, well, you know, blah, blah, blah. And they sort of just dodge the question. Now, you're pretty direct in everything you say. And like, I know you've had they did the press conference at the British show and you had a few things to say about Luke Sando.
So the only top name not here, Nathan, is Luke Sando.
Shit his pants, mate, didn't he? Oh, man.
Where is he?
How
come he ain't up here with this?
Called himself Britain's number one bodybuilder, but, you know, shit his pants, he's putting it down. Yeah, I'm coming. I put my name down. James put his down. Samson put his down. You know, so if you're the best, mate, I have Britain, get on stage. But, you know, after one show, he fell off.
He didn't want no part of you.
I eat him alive, brother. Eat him alive.
No, do you actually believe? You know, a lot of people think that he was afraid of losing in his country too. That's what goes through your mind.
I think that because then, like James, man, look, James had a long and tiring season, right? He's done many shows. He started dieting the same time as Luke, but yeah, his ass is still he's still giving it a go. You know, people want to. It took like Zach was saying before.
Zach came back from injury, right?
Yeah, it's okay to.
And he had a few things back to say about you and all that sort of stuff. Take us through that. And what do you think of Luke Sando? And do you think that, you know, if you both compete at the Olympia, because Luke isn't officially qualified yet, do you think you'll take him out with ease?
Man, I contribute that to just being a man. You know, where I'm from. You know, you have to you know, your heart in your sleeve. If you say something, you have to back it up. If you don't, you get a smack. You know, that's just where I'm from. You know, and that's how I grew up. I don't pussyfoot nothing. You know, I'm not scared to no one's face. If I don't like you, I don't speak to you. If I got a problem with you, I just say it. You know, it's not arrogance. It's just me being me. And you know, I respect many. You know, on the streets and while I was younger. So you know, I want to. Whether people say, "Oh, you're a pro bodybuilder," don't talk like this. Before I was a pro bodybuilder, I was a man. You know, and a man who respected respect. So that's what that comes down to. And you know, some of the time I'm serious. And here I am. You can see it in my face, and a lot of the time it's just me taking the piss because I'm never too serious in life. I don't give two fucks. You know, life's for living, having fun, and just living, just being free and doing what you want because you never know when it's going to end. Regarding Luke, can I take Luke? You know, he's not officially qualified. He has to qualify. He said he can take me. And you know, he has to stand next to me first, and then let's see it there. I don't believe he can. He believes he can, but that's what it is. You know, good luck to him. I respect him for saying that. He believes he can, and that's what he should believe. You know, I don't have nothing to say about him no more. I think because simple fact is that you know using my name for clickbait. So you know if my name gets you likes, then it shows who the likes are for, you know. It's for me. So that's it, man. But I respect everyone who gets on the Olympia stage, whether you get there on points, whether you get there by pro wins or a pro win. You know, you deserve to be there, and you know, let's dance, man. Let the best man win.
Yeah, and I cannot wait for the 2019 Olympia because a lot's going to be settled there, and I just can't wait to see where you place and how you match up against everyone. But I just wanted to discuss before we wrap up the interview. Now you've got your Prophecy, is it Prophecy Performance Center over there in the UK?
Yeah.
How does that all go? I mean, I imagine you're there a fair bit, and is that where you're training in all your videos as well?
Yeah, man, that's where I train. You know, like everyone knows, I was out in Kuwait. I model the gym. by the Badai, how he got his gym. And I modelled off some of the gym in Tennessee, Arsenal, and bits of the machinery that I wanted. I've got 2 young kids. I missed the first 2.5 years of my daughter's life and 2.5 years of my son's life of being in Kuwait, and I didn't, I enjoyed Kuwait, but family first, family over everything, and I wanted to so I wanted to be my own boss and have my own living, my own franchise, and not represent someone else's. So I wanted something that was mine, And originally the gym was just open for me as a playground. That was it. I was going to open it as a private facility for myself and my family. People started seeing it and like, fuck, this is good. Can we pay? And then it became a public gym, and people ask all the time, do you get harassed in the gym? And the answer is no, man, because I'm just Nathan. I'm just one of the lads in the gym. If you want to spot, I'll spot you. If you want to train, I'll train with you. A lot of these pros are too good to train with a young 16, 17-year-old kid. I don't give a fuck. If you're 16 and you weigh 200 pounds, you're 16, you weigh 120 pounds. If you're giving it your hardest, then I'll train with you, man. It's just just make sure you're giving it your all, and that's it. Because in my gym, we have a few bodybuilders and a few strongmen, but we don't model it around bodybuilders. Although I am a bodybuilder, we just model it around people into fitness, people who want to be motivated, people who want to change their lives, people who want to do better for themselves, and that's what I believe. That's why we call it the CrossFit Performance Center, because it's a performance center. We want people to perform and basically like achieve their goal rather than other people's goals, and that's where we're at today. And we're in talks of doing number 2 and number 3, so awesome. I'm happy with it, and it gives me an outlet, and it allows me to go back to being one of the lads again, and just go in the gym and going there and having banter with the lads and being abused by the guys and taking the piss and just having pranks. People ask, don't you take training seriously? He's always messing around on your phones. Like, yeah, look, end of the day, when it's my set, I fuck shit up. If it's not my set, then I'm texting the missus or texting the lads in a group chat. If it ain't my set, why must I be serious, And they're like, oh, Nathan, put this spray paint on your wall, put Arnold on your wall, put this spray paint. I'm like, look, I don't want this old-fashioned hardcore gym. Why do I want Arnold on the wall? I'm a pro bodybuilder myself, so it's my gym. When I want on the wall, I put myself on it, So, but we're not into that look. We're into the clean, fresh look. And the response we have now, we have over 450 members in the gym. We've been open 9 months. The feedback's good. Yeah, man. But, all our money's great. It was mainly to be with the family. That's the main goal. As long as the gym can sustain itself, money's money. It's not the be all and end all of life. It is what it is. If you have it, you have it. You don't miss it. I'm not one to have it anyway in general, so I don't miss it because I've never had it. But as long as I'm there, my kids go there on the treadmills. They do the classes in there. So it gives us family time. My son comes to gym, training to me, carries the weights, and to me that's what a father is. My son, he's always posing in the mirror saying, "Look at my daddy," and all the guys laugh at him, and he's part of the team. And as long as I can be around my son and my daughter doing this, then the gym's where it's at, man. It's good.
That's the coolest thing, man. I love hearing that. Now, I just want to ask one more question. Now, you had eye infections. You had a bit of a leg injury. I can't remember exactly what it was in your prep for these shows. And I was thinking, okay, you've had these issues and you might not come in at your very, very best. You came in at your very best with those issues. How are those going now, and are they all cleared up?
Well, originally it started a week into the prep. There's a picture on my Instagram. You can see where my pants, basically, my pants down to my ass. I basically was leg pressing. We had like 17 plates aside, and I literally, because I'm only small, everyone said you got a long torso, which I know. I've got a long torso, but my legs are quite short, so I couldn't rack the leg press, and I tiptoed it on. So I tore my calf originally, That healed. 3 weeks later, after it healed, went into the swing of things. I'm like, yeah, man, this is going good. This prep's going to be awesome. Then I tear my abductor, my quad. I'm like, fuck, what the fuck's going on here? That was a nightmare. The leg was black and blue for around 5 or 6 weeks. Matt's saying to me, Nathan, don't do no more legs. But I'm like, fuck that, I'll still do legs. It could have healed quicker, but me being a bit of a gobshite, basically, sorry for swearing, me being a bit of an idiot, basically, I could have healed it quicker if I didn't train on it. I wanted to keep pushing and pushing and pushing, which, you're youngish now. You think you know everything when you don't. So from now on, I listen to my body. And then the same with the eyes, man. I went to Body Power. I suffer with my retinas. I have very weak. My retinas are very weak. I need an operation in my eye, but I'm literally too scared to get the needle in my eye. That's what it comes down to. And so literally, that's why I don't shake hands. I always fist pump, because literally the slightest bit of dirt, even like AC, I don't have AC on in the car or in the house. Any bit of dirt that goes into my eye, I get eye infections. Then the eye infection I had infected both eyes. It started eating away at my left retina.
Wow.
As you can see, I was wearing an eye patch for like 2 weeks. That was a bit of a pain in the ass. I was still training with that as well, with the eye patch on. Every time I was pressing, the eye just kept on exploding and exploding. The mirrors in the gym just kept on filling with pus, and I just tried to work through it. I said, look, man, if it doesn't kill me, it'll make me stronger. End of the day, my name's down on paper. I've said I'll do the show. If you look like a bag of dicks, I look like a bag of dicks. But I'm not putting these injuries down to me looking shit. I can work around it. So if I look shit, I look shit. But my name is down. I'm a man of my word. I will do the show. Kept on doing it, and then I literally had my eye operation when Matt came over. So that happened. As you can see now, I still got like 2 lumps, which I need a second operation on, which I'll probably get after these shows. I get a second operation on my eyes. Basically, now I have to take the eyelid from there, remove it, take the rest of the gunk out, whatever's there, and then obviously I'll be in an eye patch for both eyes for like 2 to 3 days. I'll be in hospital for them. Wow. And then to top things off, man, my partner, her nan died, who raised her, and that was 2 weeks before the British, and then we buried her 3 days before the British.
Oh,
so
man.
that was a bit of a pain in the ass, because she does everything, and that's the God's honest truth. I can sit here, she doesn't get the credit she deserves, but because I never mention it. But she actually, man, she cooks the food. Every meal is fresh. I refuse to eat cold food or Tupperware food, so every 3 hours she's cooking. Every meal is fresh. Every meal is different. Everything is good. So that was a struggle for her to manage her family problems and to cook all my meals and to look after me and Matt. So she deserves the credit there. And we struggled a little bit, but we got through it. And I said to Matt, like, man, like, what will be on this show will be. And Matt said, look, Nathan, you look crazy, bro. You look fucking nasty. I'm like, yeah, but I could look better. Matt saying, but look, you fucking look nasty. I know myself. I could look better. People say you were crazy. Okay, I was good, yeah, but you know yourself, bro. Like, I know I can look better than that. I know I can. Whether it's, I can look 20% better. I suffered, but I went on death's door. I said to Matt, I said, look, man, for Olympia, I'm willing to be on death's door because I know I can beat that conditioning. I said to Matt, you never see black guys with a white person's vascularity, white person's skin, because we all have that different texture of skin, like round, hard skin look. So I said to Matt, our goal, regardless of the weight, regardless of everything else, is to get that Dorian style graininess. And if that's what you want and you're not afraid about weight, then that's what we'll go for. And a lot of people said we achieved it 2 weeks ago. I tell you now, we're going to achieve it again Sunday. And for the Olympia, man, I will be on death's door. Come that press conference, even though you might see a upbeat Nathan, you'll see a drained Nathan. But I'll even give you a preview of the press conference how we're working.
Awesome. I'd love to see you challenge Luke Sando at the press conference. That'd be awesome.
Bro, I just take it off. I ain't shy, I ain't shy.
That's awesome. That's so cool, man. Well, I'm excited to see you compete at the 2019 Olympia. I'm excited to see you compete this weekend and potentially as well at that Portugal show, I think it is.
Yeah, Portugal's next Saturday.
Because that will make it, if you can obviously nail both of those, that's 7 pro wins, which is pretty damn impressive accomplishment. Because you think about it, you haven't been competing along, and Dexter's the record holder at I think 28 now. So it's not
20,
really.
That's just 28, man. This will be my 3rd competitive year. Even though it's my 4th year as a pro, it's my 3rd because I missed my 2nd year out because I qualified for the Olympia via the Ferrigno, so I missed that whole year out. So this will be my 3rd competitive year.
Well, if you can do, if this is only your 3rd competitive year out of just say 12, and you get 7. Times that by 4, you got 28 wins. Up to Dexter. So.
But come 40, man, game over.
How old are you now?
Yeah, 33. Yeah.
Oh,
man,
sweet, you're still young.
But yeah, man. But I have an age limit. I have a target to get to. It's a personal number between me and Matt and my partner. I know an age I'm going to retire. I know when, even if I'm at the pinnacle. And I'm Mr Olympia, and I'm fighting for it. I have a number that I'll achieve, and then I'll call it a day, man. Because I want to be able to take my son to soccer practice, take my girl to dancing and ballerina lessons and stuff. So I want to be the father to my kids that I never had. So the number's there. It's been there since I turned pro, and no matter what, man, it won't change because. Even though legacies are awesome, and family memories are better, man. So I have a number, and that's where we'll be.
Awesome, that's good to hear. I know Jay Cutler. He used to say, I think it was 32 or 33. He said, "Yeah, I'm going to retire then." But once he got to that stage, he's like, "No, a few more." And he went a few more years than that.
Jay, man. Jay's awesome, man. But that's the pinnacle, man. To look at Jay, even though Phil had the crown, Jay never gave up, man, because Jay's even though he isn't down as the greatest, he's one of them, man. It's like him and Ronnie for what he done for the sport. That's awesome. If it wasn't for Jay, I don't think I'd be here myself.
Yeah, and what he's still doing for the sport too, which is I think is really cool. Obviously, he doesn't have any kids or anything like that, so it's maybe a little bit easier for him to still put himself out there and all that sort of stuff, and that's his sort of lifestyle. But I think it's awesome to see people like Jay, and then now Arnold since he isn't governor anymore, back in the sport, and it seems like it's growing because of these sorts of guys, and obviously yourself as well.
Yeah, that's what it takes, man. People just keep pumping it. Positive vibes, people of good character, people who are there putting it out, and that's what the sport needs to get recognised. Because end of the day, it is a sport. It is a profession. We do put our bodies through a hell of a lot. We do suffer, and I don't think we are rewarded enough for it. It's probably the most gruesome sport you'd ever do in your life, because you play soccer, you play football, you're playing one game a week. We have to eat 24/7. We can't miss a beat, and that's what it comes down to. So it's even though it's a lifestyle, it's all the time, and I don't think a lot of the guys get the recognition they deserve. Even Jay, man, Jay should be, even though he's well off, he should be a lot more well off than what he has for what he's done, because people like him don't come around very often. If he was an actor, he'd have an Oscar. But because he's a bodybuilder, he's only got Olympia titles. It comes down to that, and I think we need to keep backing, the greats and the younger guys coming up, and people need to just keep getting behind the sport and promoting it. You know, because it's fitness. That's what it is, man. It's fitness. Even though we're seen upon as freaks and as mass monsters, people may say, but us freaks and mass monsters, it's the average Joe, it's the average Joe's PT who look up to us. So it all comes from us, and it stems down to the average household. You know what I mean? So, I think we do deserve a lot more respect than we get.
Yeah, for sure. Now, Nathan, thank you so much for coming on Desktop Bodybuilding. I appreciate it so much because I'm not the biggest channel out there right now, but you're willing to give up your time.
Man, bro, you're getting there, brother. You know, a lot of guys are talking about you. You know, you don't talk shit. You don't write shit. Not for clickbait. You know, it's just raw, man. What it is. What you see, what you get with yourself, and that's what people are respecting about you. You know, you're not coming on. You're not stating false facts like certain people in the bedroom. You know, so what you say is true, and that's what it comes down to. You're putting out good content, and that's what it's about, mate. Just keep doing you, and believe, man, it will grow. It takes time, but you know, if people are getting behind you, people are talking about you, and that's what it takes.
Thanks so much, bro. That means the absolute world to me, and I'm definitely going to take that clip and put it up on my Instagram. So much appreciated. That's Nathan De Asha, top 10 Mr Olympia finished, and I think that he's gunning for the top 6 and potentially will get that this year. But anyway, guys, if you like these videos, if you like this video of Nathan, give it a thumbs up. Also, leave your comments below what you think about the interview and what some of the stuff Nathan said. And for Xavier Wills, Nathan De Asha, Desktop Bodybuilding, we are out.